Hey guys, this is Topher, and joining us today is
Phyc Nation, what's going on, guys?
yeah, we're doing our subscriber interview now. I picked to interview you, right?
Yep.
And basically, we're gonna have 2 weeks going. So last week I interviewed and posted my interview with Blucky, and Blucky picked Warm Fallout to interview next week, and then you're gonna pick the person that I'm gonna interview the week after next, correct?
Yep.
And the way we're gonna do it is that we're gonna pick. I'm gonna pick like 5 subscribers of my channel and of yours that have been really, really good supporters of both of our channels, and
Alright.
you're gonna pick out of that list. So we're just looking for people to support both channels for this next week and beyond, and we'll pick who we're gonna interview the week after that. Correct?
Yep. Sounds good.
So you excited to do this?
Oh yeah.
You a little nervous, maybe a little bit?
Just a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a bit nervous.
Yeah, because I did a lot of research and I interviewed some of the girls that you've tried to hook up with.
Have you?
Yeah,
Have you
and
now?
they've given me little tidbits and sent me all the dick pics you've sent them.
Oh,
So
really?
yeah, so I'll link those in the description.
Oh, okay.
No, so
That sounds good.
so to get started, why don't you kind of just give us a little introduction on like who you are and where the name Phyc Nation came from, and go ahead.
Well, first of all, the name Phyc Nation, it actually came from Black Ops 2 when when a couple of friends of mine, it was about a group of about 4 or 5 of us,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of people don't know this, at least on my channel anyway, or anywhere else. I used to be really competitive with Call of Duty and things like that, and I
Yeah.
decided one day that we would make a clan, and it was going to be called Phyc Nation. But eventually, it didn't work out. But I already had a YouTube channel for it, and it just kind of stuck. And now it's kind of SE4L, and you've seen my username on PS4. That's what I
Mhm.
use as Seal Shadows, and I just like doing funny moments videos now. I might start doing competitive stuff, and I'm really getting used to commentaries. Especially if you go look at my channel. I think my first commentary, I swear, I took 12 takes on it. Like, no kidding. I took 12 takes, and now I'm getting down to about 2 or 3, and I'm getting a whole lot better at it.
Well, the number of takes really doesn't matter because some of the commentaries I do take literally like 17 or 18 edits
Whew.
just because my brain is like so active and works so quickly that I totally forget like what I'm doing in the
Yeah.
moment, and I'm planning
I
like my
always
next
do
10.
that.
Yeah. So yeah, the number of takes really don't matter because it never gets better because as you improve commentating, then you want to get better, so you still
Mhm.
find more flaws to pick out. But
Yep.
yeah, so you're kind of like known as the funny guy, I guess, or the
Yeah.
troller.
Yeah,
How
that's
does
pretty much what I'm known as, yeah.
how does this all happen? Do you plan out what you want to do, or does it just happen and you happen to capture it?
Sometimes it's kind of natural. I'm not gonna lie, and then
Uh-huh.
sometimes I'm just kind of like, yeah, this guy's about to get it, you know.
Yeah.
Black Ops 2, man. Me and my friends, we had so much fun. We would put like C4s on riot shields and shit. People walk by and just blow them up. We had a ton of fun back in the day, and it continues to this day.
Yeah, so it just, like my favorite thing you've posted, and I talked to you about it a million times, but
Yeah.
the guy that's on top of the radio tower, that was on Zavad or was that on Parasol Storm?
Yeah, it was on Zap. It was on Zavad. Yeah.
And you went up there, so that just happened? Like, that wasn't your friend,
No,
that's a
that
real
was
thing that
straight up
happened?
happened. I walked up there, and I think there was like 3 different clips because there was like an entire army up there. Like, there, like, no shit, there was like 6 or 7 people up there, and I just so happened to come behind all of them somehow, and it was hilarious. I was having a ball.
That's amazing. Sometimes I watch, because I watch probably 100 YouTube Battlefield videos. When I
Yeah.
came across that one, like I was laughing my ass off, but I kind of thought it was fake because it was just too perfect. Because eventually, because you walked up behind him and you tapped him a couple times with the repair tool, right?
Yeah, I was like, I expected to just hit him with it, and he would just, because usually, like, okay, I'm an experienced troller, okay, but I expected him to back up, and he scared the shit out of me whenever he turned around and looked right at me. I was like, oh my God. Like, I absolutely, like, shit my pants and torched him to death. And I honestly thought I was going to die. And it was definitely going to be on
I
Fail
did too,
Friday.
and that's why I assumed that it was fake, because the guy turned and looked at you, and then he started to shoot at you.
Yeah.
And you were just like running around like.
I still to this day don't know what he was trying to do. He was trying to pull out a C4 or something. I don't know what he was trying to do.
Oh God, that's so great. So so now you're part of the Dirty Dick Squad, right?
Yes.
And we had our
fun.
first recording session on Saturday, and we have a lot of technical difficulties to work out. But
very much.
Overall, dude, that was like so much fun. Where do you think that series is gonna go?
I think if anything, it's just gonna get bigger. And my channel's definitely growing. I mean, I feel like, I haven't grown that much, but then again, I look back at it and I like had 38 subscribers, and now I'm up to 53.
Yeah, that's great.
It just keeps growing. But then again, I think there's a little glitch with the subscribers thing, because it takes a while. On my phone, it says like I have like 50, and then on my computer, I have like 53.
Yeah,
but
the YouTube mobile doesn't work because
it's a bit slow.
Weird. Yeah, because that's actually probably the subscriber count that your viewers see, because it's always different.
Yep.
So the Dirty Dick Squad, I think, is going to be a lot of fun moving forward, and I hope to capture like a lot of those moments.
Yeah.
Is it difficult? Because it seems, Ruckus and I were talking about this a couple days ago. You seem like you're more of a lone wolf guy. Is it difficult to kind of get back into the clan mode?
It is, because, I mean, we lost a lot of people, me and my friend Dylan. A lot of people don't know his name. But he's the guy that I usually play with. He's the guy I usually troll. And if you look at my Funny Moments episode 7 that I posted yesterday, there's a couple funny moments with him. But he's not the little kid, though. He's not the little kid that gets thrown off out of bounds and tries to run back and gets killed. But we get a lot of funny moments with him. And, I mean, it's hard to get back in that mode, kind of, because we had about 4 or 5 people, and then PS4 came out, and we lost a lot of them. And
yeah, that's actually kind of where the Dirty Dick Squad started, was me and Ruckus and this dude named New York City Kid, and we picked up people along the way that we played with and just had like that same aggro, like in your face style.
Yeah, that's the thing about the PS4 though, is it's so hard to like get social with people, because most people are already in a party, and you can't really just go straight into game chat.
Yeah.
And really talk to people, because everyone's in a party, and it's hard to make friends on there, and it's hard to find people. But on PS3, we've had so many people in our clan, and it was so fun.
Yeah, definitely. I really miss playing with those dudes though too. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's kind of unfortunate. Now on the Xbox 360, they have the parties, and you find different ways of kind of meeting people and getting to know people. Like we use YouTube. When I was on Xbox 360, we used a website called. What is it called? True Trophies or True Achievements or something like that. And we had like a huge group of people. So even though there's parties, you still have to find other ways of socializing with gamers. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the community of PlayStation users evolve, because you used to like, it'd be rare that somebody would have a mic. So when somebody did, you immediately like kind of became friends with them, because you don't want to lose them. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, what's up? Want to be friends?
Exactly. So let's talk about your channel a little bit. I kind of view you as like a guerrilla YouTuber, because you're young, right? You're 17.
Yeah, I'm 17.
And you don't have a whole lot of disposable income, so you have to make do with what you got, right?
Yep, pretty
so
much.
So why don't you explain exactly how you make your videos? Like, what capture card you use, what mic you use, what editing software you use, and because you still make really, really super good videos, and I think it'd be interesting to kind of find out your process.
I posted a video on my channel. Most people know already. I'm sure you know. I think we've talked about it before. But I upload to Facebook, and from there I use a website called downvids.net, and I download my clips. And it's really hard to capture the audio, like your friend's audio and stuff. Like I actually have to. I already downloaded a Skype recorder thing, but we'll get into that later.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work all that great, because you have to pay money, because right now you only can record like 5 minutes of gameplay or whatever. But editing software I use Sony Vegas, and It's Pro 11, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a pain in the ass, but I've kind of gotten used to it, and I prefer it over any other editing software. And that's pretty much how I go about my videos.
Yeah, what do you?
And
What kind of mic do you use?
oh God, I use a Rock Band mic. I bought this Rock Band mic. Legit, I remember you. You remember that video I made where I bought this $26 mic, which is a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went and bought a Rock Band mic on Amazon for $13, and it's like 3 times better, which is crazy.
Yeah, because a lot of people might not know this. Here at the Nerd Filter headquarters is what we like to call my house.
Yeah.
We did a lot of podcasting, and we'd get like 5 dudes in my house and like jam them in corners. Like somebody would sit in the kitchen, and we have all these microphone stands just chilling all over the place. And we'd all use Rock Band mics because you can get them. Like if you would have went to Goodwill, you probably could have got a Rock Band mic for $4.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, we always use the Rock Band mic. So the Gorilla like filmmaking, which is the way I love it, because I just love the fact that you have to upload to Facebook and download here and do this and do that, because that just shows that you're committed to making your videos,
all the way.
and you still do a great job. And actually, the video you're talking about where you showed how to do it, that's how I found you. Is I was researching because I was getting the PS4 how I was going to go about capturing, because it doesn't work directly with my Hauppauge. So I found your video, and I remember going, oh, dude, this is awesome. Like, I need to share this with my subscribers, because a lot of people just don't have any idea. So, man, I just really appreciate the lengths that you go to do it, because a lot of people can't make that sacrifice to just even make a regular video.
It's almost like my hobby. Like right when I get home, the first thing I think about is YouTube. And I've been working so hard on the sniper montage. And I mean, I planned on uploading it today, but it could be up to upwards of a week, because I have to get more clips, and I don't really have time to do it right now. But I guess it'll make it when it does.
Yeah, a lot of people, like, I thought, and I've posted this joke on a couple people's videos, like, I always thought it was like, make videos, upload them to YouTube, fuck bitches, get money. Like, that's just kind of like the way I thought YouTube worked. But I never knew that I'd go to bed at 4, and I'd get a text message at 6 saying that my video's that I had scheduled has been uploaded, and then I like half sleep and I listen to my phone and I wait for people to comment. You know, people don't understand like how much effort goes into making a video.
I work so hard though.
Yeah, exactly.
I know how you feel, especially with the funny moments. I mean, it takes so long to make those. And then you just, I mean, I'm satisfied with the views I get. Really, the comments mean the most to me. You know, that's the first thing I do when I get on, is I just go reply to people and, you know, tell them thanks for the support. You know, I appreciate it. But I mean, I'm satisfied so far. I mean, my channel's only growing. It only gets better from here.
Exactly. But yeah, I just don't think people understand, like, you have to network, and you have to support your videos, and then you have to support the people you subscribe to, and then you hope that they come back and they look at you, and you have to find new people to work with, and all this effort that goes into YouTube. It's amazing. I mean, I enjoy every second of it, but it's honestly, like, I put 80 hours a week into YouTube and only 40 into actually working.
Yeah.
So, So we just need to talk about it. It's kind of the elephant in the room right now, if you will.
Yeah.
How many dildos have you had across your face? I think that everybody wants to know. Why have you spent half your life with the dildo on your face?
I have not. I think that video just got over 100 views the other day, which I'm excited
you
about.
You put dildo in the fucking title. It's going to hit 100 views at least.
Yeah. Especially with the thumbnail. I think at least as far as I know of, at least only one dildo was going across my face. At least I hope so.
Multiple times, all right?
I don't know what happens in my sleep, but as far as I'm concerned, I think it's one.
So basically, you do a story, right? A story series where you talk about your crazy-ass family, and your mother-in-law was chasing your stepbrother around the house with a dildo, and she just, smacked you across the face?
Yeah, I was chasing after him. I can't remember exactly what happened. I think I was trying to either stop her or I was trying to get in my room and hide from her.
And her dildo?
Yes, hide from her dildo. And she literally just stops, turns around, smacks me right in the head with it. And I just go sit in the living room in shock. And, yeah, That's pretty much how that story
And then
played
she
out.
threw it at you.
Yeah, and then she threw it at me, and then I just went to my room from there and went to bed and, tried to forget about it.
How'd that work? Did you forget? I don't think you did.
I
You
don't
posted
think
it
I
on
forgot.
Facebook.
Don't think I forgot.
Oh god, that's funny. That's funny. Are you going to continue to make videos like that, or do you have no shame? I guess is kind of where I'm more working at, because that's a funny
that's
story,
we've
but that's not
gotten.
something I would share with anybody, much less like the whole wide world.
See, me and my sister, at first we were like, yeah, our family is insane. We are crazy, and I don't want anyone to know about this. But after a while, we kind of realized that the stuff that goes on isn't really crazy or, it's funny, I mean,
Yeah.
there are so much other stuff that I've plotted out, and I'll be uploading a lot more of life stories after the sniper montage, because right now it's my main priority.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not really, like I've gotten to where that point where I don't really, care what anyone else thinks about it. As long as I get some people get a laugh out of it. I just like to
Entertain.
put stuff out there for people to laugh a little bit about.
Yeah. So you're in high school, right?
Yes.
Do you get a lot of support from your friends, or do your friends know about what you do on YouTube, and how does that all work, just from a social aspect in real life?
The closest friends, yeah, they really support me. Like Dylan, he supports me a lot on my channel, and I mean, I don't really tell most people about it. Like my family members know, my sister knows, and she's actually thinking about starting up a YouTube also, which is I'm really supportive about. And if she does do it, which I'm pretty sure she will, she'll probably start off some Sims series, like with the Sims game.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about making an intro and an outro for her and stuff
That'd
like
be
that,
cool.
considering my editing experience. But I mean, I don't really tell, most friends. I don't know why. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people will agree with me on this, but you feel like a dork when you talk about YouTube in school.
Yeah.
Like you feel like it's shamed upon, to make YouTube videos. So I mean, that's just me.
Yeah, I was talking to my friend. He has a channel. His name's Stealth, and actually, I talked about him in the Throwback Thursday that that it got posted today. And he said like most of his hate and his thumbs down, he is convinced that comes from like IRL friends, not necessarily just random people, but just people who kind of hate and that you know in real life. You know what I mean? Because I think a lot of people think it's easy to do these videos, or to sit down and spend 30 minutes getting interviewed by me or something like that. Like all that just comes easy and it's natural, when it's not, because you're extremely vulnerable. You know what I mean? Like you're putting yourself out on the line, and it makes the haters kind of jealous that you're brave enough to do it. And I think it really kind of pulls them out of the woodwork.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So I guess a lot of people know now, but I've kind of like gotten beyond that point where I even give a shit anymore, because I'm so fucking old.
Yeah.
So are you pulling bitches left and right because of YouTube?
Negative. Not right now. Hopefully in the future, but as of now, that's negative.
So you haven't come up to like a girl and say, "Hey, I'm part of the Dirty Dick Squad. Do you want some?"
Yeah. You want to see my dirty dick?
No, literally, I haven't showered in a week.
Yeah.
No groupies yet?
Not yet, no.
God damn it. I'm waiting for somebody to say yes to that question.
It'll happen one day.
All right. Let's wrap this up, and I want to ask you like the most important question, I think, which is, where do you honestly think Battlefield is, and do you think it's as bad as the people out there on the forums and everything think it is? So, how good do you think the game is versus the last one, and where do you think it's moving in the future?
As far as the future goes, I would say it's obviously only going to get better, considering the patches. But most people make the game so much worse than it really is. But some people kind of, I understand the gist of it. And there are some things that annoy me, like the rubber banding and things like that. And sometimes whenever you shoot, well, in my case anyway, because my favorite thing to do is snipe, sometimes you'll zoom in too quick and you'll pull the trigger and, it won't hit. Or you won't even, like the hit detection in the game is awful. I mean, I can't even lie. The LMGs are just garbage. I found that out trying to get some clips for my montage, actually. And The LMGs are just great, or just awful, but they're fun to use because you just spray, on Operation Locker, just run
If you
run
watch
through
my
that hallway and just spray like crazy. It's fun.
if you watch my highlights from the weekend, I talk about the M60, the new
Yeah, I saw it.
yeah, that magnifier. I think it's across the board on those LMGs, dude. It makes a difference.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna try that in a couple minutes. Actually,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go put it 2 times on that gun and see what happens.
It's amazingly different. So yeah, I kind of feel like you do too, where all the hate of the game is just people that just want to hate.
Yeah, some people just kind of exaggerate about it. You know?
Yeah, definitely. All right, well, thanks for doing this.
No problem, man. It was fun.
All right, and so like I said before, I really want to see a lot of support for Phyc's channel, and of course mine as well. But so make sure that you guys subscribe to him, check him out, check out all his videos. Make sure safe search is off, and yeah, go ahead and search dildo on your parents' computer. And check out all of his videos. And like I said, comment on his stuff and let him know that you're from my channel, and that and if you want to look for somebody to work with, Phyc's a great guy to work with, and you'll have a blast doing it. So be a good supporter. And like I said, thanks for doing this, bro.
No problem, man. It was awesome.
All right, so we'll see you guys next time, and look for Warm Fallout's interview to be up early, probably Wednesday of next week. So have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.
Peace.